Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
It's a date that's been circled for weeks, and it's finally here. Opening night on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 St. Louis Cardinals.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Seth Hargrove gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues. All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Randall Grichuk. You know, for a guy his size, he can motor. He can cover the ground in the outfield, and he's got a strong enough arm. You can play him in right, left, or center.
Striding in, Ernie Banks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? The throw into second. And he's safe. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ernie Banks has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting third, right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
At the plate, Sammy Sosa. Trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with one away. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Drilled right back up the middle. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Sammy Sosa has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Ryan Sandberg. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
1 out and a runner on second base. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1 and the Cardinals nothing. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. How do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Number 41 is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. At down at third base, Chris Bryant, you talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Leading off the inning, Jim Edmonds. And they'll need him to get something going here. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Aledmus Diaz. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Heading out towards shallow right. Sosa is there. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Mark McGwire.
At the plate, Mark McGwire. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. And good for him. Mark McGwire has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Second inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
Standing in now, number 41. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Matt Carpenter. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Sosa going back to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
So striding forward now, Stephen Piscotty, runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. A runner at second, nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber on the move, 1 away.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Brando Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Runner at second here with one man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Another try at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt here. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8th, catcher Yadier Molina.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Fastball in there, 3-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Cards leave 1. We play 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Here's Jason Hayward now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Bounce to first. To his right, McGuire. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop Ernie Banks.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ernie Banks. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Grichuk giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. On the ground to the left side. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Sammy Sosa.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. In now, Sammy Sosa. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. So stepping in, Seth Hargrove. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in. And even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
This is skied into short left center. Schwarber is in pursuit, and a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting center.
Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Stepping in now, Jim Edmonds. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, second baseman, Aledmys.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
First and second here with nobody out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Grounded back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The runner from second crosses the plate.
That was an 8-pitch at bat, Matt. I was so impressed watching it. Pitcher throwing strikes, the batter fighting balls off, and then he ends up getting the base hit. That's just a great baseball play.
Into the box now, Mark McGuire just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Hard hit ball to short. And now from the air, a jump throw on to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Smith. He drew a walk his first time up. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs 1. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Sandberg. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Up high, 2-1 now.
2-1 the count.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Chris Bryant will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious gas. Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. There he goes. Pitch inside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras. Cue shot here out toward short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail it here 2-1. back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian, as the TCU product Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Stephen Piscotty. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. But that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Ready for another chance? Rendell Grichuk. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, with 3 balls on the hitter, you knew he was coming with the fastball. The only question was the runner at first going to be running? He was not. Now we're first and second.
Molina.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Second and third here, 1 man out. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Seth Hargrove. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that gets him on the mound. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Now batting center fielder number 15.
Digging in once again, Jim Edmonds. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in and looking for more, Aledmus Diaz. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Squared that one up just a little late. Another 2-2 offering, and the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cardinals lead it 3-1. Stepping into the box, number 41. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. And this is fouled at the plate. Now another 2-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swinging this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Into the box, Ernie Banks. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Mark McGuire. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this kind of 5 hole is just as dangerous.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Wade Davis is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Wade Davis.
Here's Matt Carpenter, and in the past against Wade Davis, 1 for 3. One and 2, here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
In now, Stephen Piscotty, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Sosa on the move, and no one can get there. He'll try it again.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Payoff pitch on its way, and now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another full count pitch home. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting, left fielder, Randall.
Here's Randall Grichuk. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Now batting, number 4, catcher Yadier.
Here's the
Molina.
catcher, Yadier Molina. And in the past against Wade Davis, 1 for 5. 2 out, bases loaded. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. 3 left for St. Louis, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready for another chance? Sammy Sosa, a hit in 2 tries so far. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Digging in once again, Ryan Sandberg. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready for another shot now, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Two down, runners at first and second. Very weakly on the ground. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Seth Hargrove. Hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Ready with the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Once again, a 3-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Schwarber moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting center fielder number 15, Jim Edmonds.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Edmonds. Couple of walks for him thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, second baseman, Aledmys
Coming to
Diaz.
the plate now, Aledmys Diaz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Number 25, Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. Sosa is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Digging in to try it again, Ozzie Smith. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Working to keep them in the game here. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple, and it's still 3-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. John Jay is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
John Jay.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
Pitch number 100 on its way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Smoked on the ground left side. Smith with the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting.
All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Into the box now, Ernie Banks. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. One and one. Here it is. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Jonathan Broxton is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. At the plate, Sammy Sosa, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Carl Edwards Jr. gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. A couple of walks for him thus far. 1-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Into the box, Rendell Grichuk. And this one gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Ready with the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Banks has got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Ground ball left side. Bryant is up with it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Cardinals, as the lead remains 3-1. Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Two, here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-2 one more time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Here's Chris Bryant now. Head-to-head history against Jonathan Broxton. 0 for 4. Three and 1. Here it is. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, left fielder.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brett Cecil will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Dexter Fowler will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
28, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Sun Hwan-Oh takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Wilson Contreras will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another payoff pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Score holds. It's 3-1. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Justin Grimm will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Miguel Montero is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Number 47.
So coming to the plate, Dexter Fowler. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Now batting center fielder number 15, Jim Edmonds.
Now at the plate, Jim Edmonds. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's set. Here's the 3-2 in the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, Aledmys.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. One out and a runner on second base. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark McGwire.
Now at the plate, Mark McGwire. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith.
Ozzie
0 for
Smith.
2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And they're able to get DeForest at home for a big out number 2. So they're fortunate to get DeForest at the plate, but they might have gotten a little greedy there by not trying to go to first, so the bases will remain loaded. Here's Matt Carpenter. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, looks like he might be a little anxious swinging at that pitch out of the zone. This situation, bases loaded, you have a tendency to be a little jumpy. You got to calm down, let them come to you. They still have to throw it over the plate.
Looking to leave him loaded. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 4-1. The Gateway Arch lit up at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to our broadcast on MLB Network. Settling in now, Miguel Montero, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 1-2, here it comes. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. Miguel Montero, a solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubbies have made this a 4-2 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. On the ground softly towards second. Diaz brings it in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Digging in now, Ernie Banks. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Into the first base dugout, and he makes the catch. He took one away there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Fowler. Still going back. Gone! A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Sammy Sosa, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Seth Hargrove earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Number 41 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Sun Hwan Oh records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.